business is all about communication. Business is all about relationships. NAREIT has done a fantastic job of enhancing those and pulling that together. And when you think about it, whether it's with each other within our industry, whether it's with our elected leaders, or whether it's with our investor base, without NAREIT, it would have been far, far more difficult to pull all of us together to create friendships and to improve the communication so that we were all on the same page in terms of a direction of an industry. Certainly the real estate recession of 89, 90, 91 brought a lot of people into our business. It was a very, very good thing in terms of the maturation of our business. But to me, one of the most underrated things that happened really happened around the dot-com crash. You know, if you remember back through to 2000 and 2001, with the dot-com crash, and also with changes to the dividend rules, which was all about double taxation and corporate dividends and not allowing that to happen. And while the change in those dividend laws didn't really impact REITs, to me, the combination of the dot-com crash and the change in those dividend rules allowed people to understand what REITs were about. And that was really, really important because that, to me, brought in a bunch of new investors, of new interest into our sector that hadn't been there before. Without listed REITs, without the legitimacy, if you will, the respectability of well-run companies there, we would still look like a very fragmented and solo practitioner type of industry. So it's been a very good thing for us. I hope we continue on the pace that we've been on, because while there are cyclical ups and downs, the reality is that our industry still needs to mature, that our industry still needs to get larger, that our industry still needs to become a much bigger part of the investment world. And so while I frankly love what NAREIT has done, in the past 50 years, I think it's just the beginning, and it needs to continue in the way we've been going.